When it comes to comfort, the Phantom GX is very comfortable straight out of the box. The upper is soft and flexible and gets even softer as the boot forms to the shape of your foot while playing in them. The boot is also very well cushioned in the heel area, as Nike have removed the full heel liner, making it a bit more flexible and reduces the chances of blisters in this area, like a lot of people experience with the Phantom GT2. The boot also requires pretty much little to no break-in time at all. You could probably wear them straight out of the box for a match. As far as the fit goes, I got my usual 9.5 UK. The boot feels a tiny bit long and should accommodate wide feet in my opinion. My advice would be just to go to true to size as you usually would. The upper wrapped around the shape of your foot very well. It also has a very good amount of lockdown, as I didn't experience any rollover or heel slippage while playing in them, and I usually do these kind of reviews without grip socks to make sure that is the case. The Phantom GX is marketed as an agility/precision boot. For this segment we will focus on the outsole. The outsole has conical, chevron and tri-star studs, which Nike say work with your forefoot flex grooves to help unlock change of direction. When it comes to responsiveness, the outsole isn't that responsive at all, which isn't a bad thing, but it's really down to your own preference. There's no kind of springy on your toes sensation in these boots, and when it comes to traction I felt very stable and balanced when changing direction, which I guess helps with agility. That possibly could be the work of the tri-studs, but the outsole performs well, even when on muddy surfaces where I probably would have been better off using soft ground boots. Now, the new revolutionary technology that Nike have been pushing with the release of this boot is the GripKnit upper, after they seemingly scrapped ACC aka All Conditions Control. The GripKnit material, as the name suggests, is a grippy material which is meant to give the player a good boot to ball contact in all conditions, just like the ACC did, supposedly. The upper feels quite waxy and sticky, and I should mention that the material is actually quite hydrophobic, so please do not cancel it. So there is a physical evidence it will perform in wet and dry conditions, unlike the ACC. When it comes to the feel for the ball, the GripKnit performs as well as Nike suggest. The thin upper provides a barefoot feel, which is very good when you're taking precise touches, or when you're passing, or when you're dribbling or striking a ball. The boot reminds me a lot of a mesh between the Phantom Vision 2 and the first generation of the Hypervenom. Overall, when it comes to feel for the ball, I would say the Phantom GX does a very great job. When it comes to my final thoughts about the Phantom GX, I would say this is a very good football boot, and it does everything that it says on the tin. Now, in terms of downside, the only things I would say is that this outsole isn't as responsive as maybe some people would like, and that it fits a bit long, but that's just a preference thing. Apart from that, it's a very good performing football boot.